Hey everyone, it's Carrie with My Friends Call Me Martha, and yes, I got that nickname from a group of friends because I was always crafting and always was making something in the kitchen, so they called me Martha after Martha Stewart. So I'm here today. I'm going to show you guys how to do this adorable bookmark. I made this at a retreat that I attended. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? I can't even remember. I'm losing track of time this summer. I can't even believe it's July 21st, practically July 22nd. So also wanted to just share again with you that the Sweet Sunflowers paper pumpkin kit for the month of August. You will get this kit if you join by August 10th, and I highly recommend it because it is super adorable. And with my teammates, we are going to be creating a monthly tutorial that you will get if you are a paper pumpkin kit subscriber through one of us, with some extra projects that you can make using your paper pumpkin kit supplies, and then like a piece of cardstock or a couple pieces of cardstock. So we are collaborating together to do that, so I'm pretty excited about that. And in the months of July and August, we do have celebration. So when you do, you can just sign up for a month-to-month basis with the paper pumpkin kit, but you can also do a prepaid subscription. So you can buy a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month prepaid subscription, and there is a discount when you do that, but you also will qualify for the celebration rewards program. So for every $50 you spend, there are items that you can pick out in this catalog. They are, you know, bound to sell out. We actually already sold out of the note cards, but there's some adorable papers. I love this silver and gold. I actually haven't even ordered it, but I need to. I just thought it was very plain, but I've seen some ideas with it and it's great. And then the Rings of Love is also very popular. It's got some great plaids, and then just some great fall patterns for you. So, and then if you do purchase anything on my Stampin' Up site, I will link my website in the description of this video. This is the host code for the month of July, and I do send out little rewards and prizes for people who do order from me. So in getting ready for making bookmarks, I kind of was going through my old paper stash because I have I guess large amount. I could be considered a hoarder. I don't know. We can still walk around all of the rooms of our house, but I have paper kind of tucked away everywhere. But when I was looking at my paper pumpkin stamp sets, they are actually really great because they're smaller, so they will work great for a bookmark because the bookmark measures 5.5 by 2. And then I found these great little printouts on one of the paper pumpkin Facebook pages. Somebody puts together these, so I printed them out and then I put my stamp set with it. You can see a lot of my stamp sets haven't even been used because I have so many kits that I haven't even made, but that's another story for another day. But this is just kind of a great little push again for paper pumpkins. Oh, I used this one. But the stamp sets that you get are great, and you do get quite a collection. You figure you're going to get at a minimum 12 stamp sets a year. So that is where I started looking. I ended up pulling from the stamp sets that are already in the regular catalog that you guys could purchase if you wanted to. But my papers that I'm using again today are definitely older, and I don't think you will find them in the Stampin' Up catalog. And then what I did was I purchased these bookmark tassels just from Amazon. Again, if anybody's interested, I can link those over to you. They sell them in all kinds of colors. They even have multi-packs with all different colors combined. And then I used, again, push for paper pumpkin. The paper pumpkin kit always comes with a piece of this like thick chipboard or cards. I can't even, cardboard. God, I can't talk today. So like I said, I cut that to be 5.5 by 2. And then you're gonna want 2 pieces of paper so that you can make it pretty on both sides. And this one, I'm not even gonna stamp or do anything on the back. I'm really just gonna keep this very simple. You also will probably want a bone folder, and then I am using liquid glue, but you can use whatever you like, but I would definitely make sure you get things very close to the edges because you want it to stay down. My dog is like gnawing. Oh, okay. So you want to avoid that situation. What I also love about liquid glue is it actually gives you a second to kind of reposition. I really wasn't ready, but here we go. This is what happens when you do a live video. You just never know. Okay, so, and I'm gonna do my glue on the floral side and have it different on the back side. So this is really a great way to use up, you know, I have sheets and sheets of 12 by 12 paper, so. These are really, they make really good gifts for people. You can stick them easily in a card and they're gonna mail great. So again, I got some glue on the edge there, but not a problem. And then you're gonna need a hole punch. And let's hope that, you know what, and I'm gonna just try to make sure I've got this really smoothed out. I mean, if you wanted to measure to find the exact center, you could, but I'm definitely not gonna be that. I'm gonna eyeball this. And I feel like with your pattern paper, you can't always tell if it's centered or not. So then with this little loop, I am gonna have my floral as the front side. So you wanna pull your loop through. Oh boy, my hands have, you know what, my hands have a little bit of glue on them. Just clean my hands for a second here. That's the one thing I don't like about liquid glue, but. Okay, so then you're gonna pull your tassel through the loop. And there, we are almost done. So then I also pulled out this little piece, which is just 1/2 inch by 2 inches. And again, it doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. Just to kind of break it up a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious. I am not having good luck doing a video today, guys. Okay. Now we're gonna do some stamping. So I am using the Shaded Summer, and I pulled the Hello You. And I am going to use Polished Pink because I think that matches up pretty well. Nathan, could you turn that TV down just a little bit, honey? Now, let's see my front of my circle. So I die cut this shape from the Stylish Shapes dies. I use these all the time if you've been watching any of my videos. And then I am going to apologize if my head gets in the way, but sometimes when you're stamping, you want to get your face right over where you're stamping. And not bad. And for this, I am just going to use tape. And there you have it. And I did order sleeves like this. They're just clear plastic bags to put over just to protect it, especially when like I sell things at craft fairs, so it just makes it a little bit easier if it's in a clear sleeve, so that, you know, nothing gets destroyed. The other thing that I did get, because what I was noticing when I was cutting my cardboard, it does kind of make my blades dull, but it kind of like this one, you can see it's leaving kind of an edge that's a little rough. This one was the end piece, so it actually is pretty good. But you can get these fine sanding blocks at Home Depot, and then you can actually just kind of like smooth out your edges. I'm gonna let mine sit for a little bit. You can see the liquid glue just kind of oozed out a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that it didn't, it got all the way to the edges. So the sanding blocks work great. All right, and then I'm gonna do a holiday one, because I thought it would be fun for you to see some different, and like I said here, this is from my multicolored pack. I got the red. And for these, I actually bought these off of Amazon, which I need to find my corner rounder. So I do save all of my punches that I get. I know some people get rid of them, but I kind of hold on to punches because I do feel like they sometimes come back around again. So, and you can find corner rounders at like Michael's and Joann's too, or even Amazon. I definitely was a little sad to see that we got rid of ours. And what I'm noticing here is the ones that I got from Amazon, the corner rounding is not quite the same. So let's see if, nope, I don't think that's, oh no, that will work. So we'll just have to corner round them after I get the paper on, and I think that's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna try this one with tape and see. It's kind of trial and error. I've been using liquid glue, but I got kind of all the way around. And again, 5.5 by 2 inches for my strips of paper. This one I want to do the red stripe side. Okay. And you just want to be mindful when you have paper that clearly has to go one way or another. You want to make sure you hole punch appropriately and not so that your tassel and your is up here and your reindeer are upside down. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if I can, perfect. So if you don't have paper pumpkin kits or pieces of chipboard, you could probably even use, I heard you can use like cereal boxes. So it's a great way to recycle and like not even spend money. But I did buy these little white ones from Amazon because they were fairly cheap, and I am planning to bring a bunch of these on vacation with me so that I have something productive to do but doesn't require all kinds of die cuts and ink pads and all of that stuff. So all right, and then I'm just going to add a little striped piece to the front. Then it's going to be like impossible to find, I think, the circle that was already pre-cut for me. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Gotta be able to see what I'm doing. Perfect. Oh, I think I went right through his eye. So again, you want to take your loop, push it through the front side, and then string the rest of it through. Okay, and then I pulled out the stamp Merry, and I'm going to use real red, and then I am going to see if I can use a punch from way back, because I find it very hard to stamp kind of, oh, I actually did it fairly straight. I have this old punch, no idea what it's named, but my goal was just to be able to get the Merry, and then I was just gonna trim. I love to do these kind of slants. And I was just going to stick that on there. And again, you might want a bigger sentiment, but I was just trying to, again, keep things kind of simple. Okay, so there's a Christmas version. So there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you can like and subscribe, I am slowly growing my channel, which is very exciting. I think I'm impressing my children. But yes, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. And this is actually a good point. I had a baby wipe out, so that's how I am cleaning my stamps. But depending on the quality of the baby wipe, sometimes it leaves little pieces of fuzz. So Stampin' Up! Does sell a chamois. It looks kind of gross, and I just stick it. You can buy these clear cases as well, but it's great. They really, I've had this one for like over a year. I leave it standing up kind of open, so it does dry out, and it's, you know, gets very stiff, but you just put it back under water, and it goes right back to its normal chamois state. But it's a great way to clean your stamps. Very handy. So anyways, thank you again for tuning in, and I appreciate those likes and those subscribes. Thanks so much. Take care.